Morning, everybody. Well, what a difference 24-hour makes. I mean, what a beautiful day it is today. Jesus, don't ever make everybody feel better. Right, so anyway, my circumstances changed since yesterday, so it's about 11 o'clock, I suppose, over here in the UK. So I thought I'm going to make the most of this. I'm going to do a bit of carving. So there's the boys, look. They're really chilled right out. So anyway, I come over here, set up, all I did was tidy him up, and I have cut his little talons in. So, or little talons, big talons. So what I'm going to do now is get the die grinder on him and do a little bit of eyes and feet and stuff like that. I'm going to keep these quite chunky. I'll fluff them up a little bit because obviously that's going to hold him on there, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I think he's coming along. So what I'm going to do is, I got this little die grinder, and I'm just going to use this. I know I see people, they're holding the big one, the actual machine, but I got this little flex because it's just easier for me, man. I can just do it with one hand and everything else. So yeah, let's try and get this puppy finished today, or owl, and I'll feather him up as well today, and I'll just film a bit of it and then chuck it on, and then that's stage one of the old country, what's the name, I'm down here. I'm just going to make this into a log. I come up with it in the end. I managed to get my head around it. So that log's going to go down and then join the main tree, because there'll be a log here for the whatever, and then so I'll split it and then have one log going as if it's going that way behind him, just to grab his tail, and then that's him. That should be him secure, really. You won't want to swing off him, but as an ornament or something, he'd be fine. So let me set the camera up and then we'll start, and we'll try and do the eyes. And God, I hope I don't mess him up, you know? So I'm quite happy with him at the moment, where he is, you know? So we'll see. Keep going, trial and error. But it's a beautiful day. Let me show you around here, actually. So there's look at this, all the trees are coming into blossom now. It's absolutely glorious. Hardly a cloud in the sky. It's absolutely glorious. So, yeah, perfect, really. So, let me sort this camera out and let's get going. Okay, I'm trying to give you so we can get in there. So let's just do these eyes, because they got quite, not human eyes really, but they ain't just round, and that's what I've been doing. Usually I'd be using my Mampa tool, eye tool, but let's have a go, shall we, and see if we can advance to a better stage. Hope everybody's okay. Let's rock. I don't wear my gloves for this, because I have learned these little gits grab hold of your gloves, and then they don't hurt you, but they just wind the glove round. A, it messes your glove up, and B, it really puts stress on this. So I don't wear gloves anymore, hence, but I'd rather that than mess this up. I'll tell you what I will do is I'm going to put my glasses on. I don't need them for all the time, but I'm going to put my glasses on because old age don't come alone. And the old eyes are deteriorating a little bit. And if we set up the air tool as well, I'm going to take my time, like I said. I just need me glasses when I'm looking at something a little bit more intricate or a bit closer. Usually I wing it. Okay, let's try that again. The eyes are quite difficult, you know, so I'm going to just take my time on them because they want to be the same. Where's my bit of paper? But also they've got sort of like a normal eyelid there, so I'm going to get my other taper bit, the long taper bit now, and just see if I can round them off a little bit maybe. Okay, so I'm not 100% happy with the eyes, however, they're eyes, and I think once they're black, they'll be okay, you know, but I'm trying to get away from that Mampa eye tool bit on certain things, because this has got a shape to it. So if I can get his eyes black and burn them, then that'll be fine, I think. If not, we get the old Mampa eye tool out and drive it in there. So I'm going to have a go at doing these feathers, and I'm going to try and take my time again and try and do these feathers. So I'm just going to have a little look, and we'll start whacking some like small feathers here. Then these are like medium feathers, and they're the big flight feathers. So yeah, let's start. I did his talons. I can shape all this up later on, but I got the majority of it done. So I thought I'd show you just doing the old feathers and see how we go. I'm going to try not to rush the feathers, and just it's a little bit awkward because it's quite high up on that bit, and I don't know whether to get my stand or not.
Okay, I've got the stand. So let's just see how this goes. Let's see what happens.
Because he has his small feathers up here, and then these can be a little bit bigger. So I'll try it, and they progress in size. We'll try it, but literally, I'm not even resting the bloody thing on there. I'm trying to lift it. I could lick it, and I'd have a lot more pressure on there. Okay, let's have a stand back and have a look at that. Don't look too bad. I want to try and just... No, that's fine, I think. If you could define that more, you know, I think that's what I got to try and do, is define that sweep more. And then you'll have your layers then, because they sort of like just all blend into one. So yeah, so I'm going to keep on doing that then. And then we'll, yeah, the other side, I'm right-handed, so I don't know about the other side because that's a bit awkward. So try and do it like that, I suppose. Jesus Christ. That's better. Right, I'm going to mess about doing this then, and then I'll show you when it's done. And hopefully we get that, and then we'll do some burning, and then he's pretty much done then. So let's go for that. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay. He is furred up, well, he's feathered up, whatever you want to call it. I'm quite happy with the wings. A bit more practice at doing that, and I think that'll be fine. And then this, all I did was just shape that down gently. So now I'm going to have a go at doing the old face-a-rooney. And what I've got for that is this little finger sander, belt sander, whatever you want to call it. And so these sort of things in here, these seem to go like that. And then they go like that. That's what it's meant to be. So let's just see if we can do something like that, shall we? But I'm quite happy with him. He's getting there. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna just put some feathers in the old legs, tidy his legs up a little bit, and then what I'll do is I'll burn his feet, burn his eyes, burn his beak, give him a burn and sand him up, but make these black. And then I'll see if I'm happy. And if not, we can always touch a bit more. So I like him. He's all right. If I can get this right, and then they sort of like have a little bit of a flat bit round here, where all their feathers sort of like go into these little dowdy feathers, whatever you want to call them, go into fucking proper feathers. So let's give that a go and see what happens. I've already forgot how that goes. Anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is just go from the eyes. I don't know. Try the other side and I'll see what I thought. God, what a glorious day. Jesus, I hope the sun's shining on you wherever you are. Okay. Little. Okay. Let's give this a little bit of a torch and stuff. Okay. Mwah, love the bugger. I'm happy with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just give that a little bit of a now what I don't want to do is burn him too much, because I want to just leave the amount, just leave the there we go. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I don't want to sand him too much, because well, I just don't. Because I don't want to take away too much detail. I'm going to try and stay away from the face. So what I've got here is pure tung oil, and I mean, everybody says different things. Somebody don't say some things. I don't know. Just I can't find what everybody uses on their carvings. And some people will use it. Some people put it on carvings. Whatever, you know. So I'm just trying new things. So I'm going to try this tung oil, because the stuff I had was a bit brown, really. Although this doesn't look... No, I don't know. Try a little bit of it somewhere. Maybe just try... Maybe just try it on something that I can rectify. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to find something that brings out the wood without, you know, making it so dark. And actually, I quite like that so far, I think. I don't know what it'd be like if I give it another coat. Smells nice. I just painted him up, burned him off, and everything else. So, actually, that's not a bad... I think that's what I've been looking for. But if anybody knows whatever else anybody else uses, let me know. In the UK, mind, or stuff I can get in the UK. Just stuff that helps it to stop cracking, really. I suppose oil would do that. So it's the first time I've used oil. But it is expensive. Wow, I think it was 36 quid for 2 litres, which is about par for the course, I suppose. I don't know whether I should put it on in the sun, but we'll find out, won't we? The thing is about this Warren's carving journey is I'm learning. And that is it. I'm learning. And I'm learning by my mistakes. I'm glad I never burnt him too much. I burnt him just enough. So hopefully you like him. I think he looks like an owl. And I think I can safely say he looks like a barn owl. I think. I don't know. I'll have a stand back and have a look. We'll go round him in a minute. So this is, like I said, part one of this sculpture. Because I want to do the old rabbit. When you carve something, anybody who carves their stuff, when you carve something, I think one of the most therapeutic and pleasing things, satisfying things, is when you varnish it, oil it, whatever you do to it. You know? So this hopefully should bring out the colour of the wood and make it look... I don't know what it's going to make it look like actually. We'll soon find out, won't we? Like I said, I've done a bit of research, but it's hard to find. I could have asked somebody, I suppose, and seen if they replied. But some do, some don't. And it's the UK one. Right. Let me finish this off and we'll take it from there.